Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry for that clap. Sorry for that clap. I have no idea why clapping is so loud. But I'm back for a new review for the new project. Roddy Ricch dropped a new project. And say hello to the turkeys. He dropped a new project. It's the third installment to his Feed the Streets series. The project itself, now going with this is the first time that I've done, or is it the first time? I'm not sure if this is the first time that I've done them here on the channel. That could be. But what I'm going to say is, when it comes to Roddy, I do like Roddy. I do like the sound he has. Me personally, I really didn't care for his last of the project that he dropped. I just really didn't care much for it. No songs really just the project didn't feel complete, so I really didn't care for it much. But I do tend to like his sound though. He was always kind of one of the few. He's always one of the few that I've always kind of really enjoyed. So I do enjoy his music. But I just didn't enjoy the project that he dropped before this. But when it comes to Feed the Streets 3, the project he dropped on Friday, I did enjoy this project. I just really, none of the tracks were really standout tracks though. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were some good tracks like the King Size. I'm trying to think of some more. He did have some good tracks though in here. He really did. But just no tracks were really stood out though. Like, you know what I'm saying? None of the tracks were really tracks for me to like go back to. You know, there were like he had that typical sound on here that he always does, but just no tracks really. And don't get me wrong, they sounded good. He sounded good. He actually sounded a whole lot better on here than he actually did his last of the project. To me, he sounded a lot better on here. But just none of the tracks were crazy, though. Like, that's kind of the thing. And I kind of think that's the problem with that style now. Is that style now is so drawn out. It's so done. It's so just, like, I don't know. Like, and I feel like, yes, he was kind of the main one to kind of, he's one of the main ones why that sound is so popular now. But I feel like, though, just that sound is so just to me now. Like, it's not that the sound is bad. Like, it sounds fine. It sounds good, but it's just constantly done. And I feel like this project is just the same. Like, none of the tracks were crazy. Like I said, there were a couple tracks in here that were really good. But just none of the tracks were, like, crazy. And I feel like, it's like I said, that's just kind of the problem, you know. And I just feel like when it comes to I feel like when it comes to that, I feel like sooner or later that sound is going to die, and I feel like they're going to have to change up their sound or change up something. And I feel like he tried to on the last project, but just didn't really go too well. But on this project, and don't get me wrong, so the title was Feed the Streets 3. So I know why he went back to that sound, because that's the sound he got started with the Feed the Streets 1 and Feed the Streets 2. Like, yeah, it's that kind of sound, so I can see that, you know what I'm saying? But it's just for me personally, I'm just personally tired though of that sound, you know what I'm saying? And that was kind of the problem that I had throughout this whole of the project. And I feel like, while I do think that he has the potential to really change up his sound, like, he sounds good. And so just so far, just like I said, just the project wasn't really too crazy, like the typical sound that you would kind of expect. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was just kind of my thoughts throughout the entire thing. Like, you know? And I feel, and something else too that I need to talk about. The song with the dollar sign. The song with Ty dollar sign. Okay. And that song was, he sounded good on there. They actually didn't sound bad on there. That's not the problem. The problem is, oh my God, they were getting some crazy there on that track, Bo. Though we're talking about some of the craziest shit on there. Ty Dolla was talking about, I put my thumb in a butt, or something like that. He said that, and the entire time, so I'm kind of sitting there, you know, cool and vibing, you know, it's a cool little track. Then, all of a sudden, the Ty Dolla came on, and he came out of nowhere. He was talking about some, I put my thumb in a butt, and that caught me by surprise. That caught me way off guard. That caught me way off surprise. So I'm sitting there like, okay. Then he says that, and I'm just sitting there like, oh man. So I'm just sitting there like, damn. But hey, man, but not. The project itself, it's like I said, no songs were too crazy. Like, none of the songs stood out. Still not bad. Just none of the songs were crazy. That's just my entire thing on the project. So yeah, guys, that's really all I have to say. I really do appreciate you guys for watching, and subscribe, like, and all that kind of stuff. Join the family. Join the turkeys, man. Join the turkeys, man. And say goodbye to the turkeys as I'm gone. And yeah, bye.